Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us online today for Huawei's IT Day. We're glad that you're able to take time from your busy day to tune in and get an update from us. To kick off today's sessions, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Stephen Tai, our Vice President of Western Europe. Welcome, Stephen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to join 2021 Huawei IT Day. I'm Stephen Tai, the Vice President of Huawei West Euro region. We would like to use this summit opportunity to share in-depth insights of the industry development, to introduce Huawei's latest IT products and solutions, and more important, to enhance our connection with the industry and enlighten each other for the new value of the digital transformation of 2021. 2020 was an extraordinary year. We were all under a challenging situation due to COVID-19 and the worldwide economic pressure. Although we are still facing these challenges every day, we believe that the digital transformation of industry will be the main trend in the next decades and will create huge opportunities. The ICT technology enables lots of creative solutions to support people's daily activities and enterprise business continuity during the outbreak, such like remote education, smart healthcare, collaborative telenetwork, and virtual entertainment. In the post-pandemic era, most of this innovation will continue to be accelerated and change our life to the new normal. We will work closely with our customers and partners for all these opportunities. Innovation has been fundamental to Huawei's development over the past 3 decades. We have continuously invested over 10% of our annual revenue back into R&D. This is why we have been able to lead in multiple technology domains, such as 5G, IT infrastructure, and networking. According to the IDC recent report, we were recognized as the fastest growing storage vendor worldwide and serving the world leading companies and organizations, finance, manufacturing, government, and the top carriers in the worldwide. We will keep investing in over 400 partners in Benelux, Portugal, and Ireland. In 2020, the rebate incentives to our partners increased to 17%. We recently invested 10 million euro building a new office with Innovation Center in the Rijswijk, Netherlands. The Innovation Center is utilized to show our latest technologies, test and verify joint industry solutions developed together with our partners. I hereby invite you to visit and build our joint solution over there. In 2021, we will keep enhancing the competitiveness of our products and services, promoting open innovation and creating great value with our partner together. This is the only way we can take this historic opportunity presented by the industry digital transformation and maintain the steady growth in the long run. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for your warm welcome speech. It's great to hear from you how Huawei is continuing to invest in the relationships with partners and customers during this difficult time. To start the sessions by our specialist colleagues, Ed Hensel, Senior Solution Manager, will share with you Huawei's view on an AI-simplified all-flash data center. Followed up by a digital visit to our innovative storage lab in Chengdu. To stick with Huawei tradition, we'll have a lucky draw linked to these sessions by my colleagues. The prizes are 10 Huawei Watch GT2 Pro and 10 Huawei Sound X speakers. Please pay close attention and I'll get back to you with more information on how to win a prize.
Hello and a very warm welcome to IT Day Online 2021. My name is Ed Hensel, I'm a Senior Solution Manager in Huawei, and it's my pleasure to share our vision moving towards all-flash data centers. As information becomes fully digitized, the digital economy will become the new engine for future economic growth of countries and enterprises. Embracing digital transformation is the catalyst for seizing opportunities in the digital economy. Within the next 5 to 10 years, digital applications will improve greatly. So actively embracing the digital transformation will lead the way in the digital economy. With the explosive growth of internet traffic, the amount of data to be stored is expected to increase from 32 zettabytes in 2018 to 180 zettabytes in 2025. For example, the upgrade from 4G to 5G will increase the data volume by 7.5 times. And a self-driving car will generate 64 terabyte training data every day. Data has now become the core asset and material of production. The collection and storage of data drives the majority of data value chains. This enables enterprises to make decisions and innovate in order to monetize this data. The transformation from data into value requires a powerful digital infrastructure. Currently, storing fast-growing amounts of data centrally in data centers, we face three major challenges. The first one is the high energy consumption. Looking at the total TCO in data centers, the energy consumption now is the biggest part of the overall cost looking at a 10-year life cycle. This results in growing carbon emission that is already equivalent to the total emission in the aviation industry. According to the United Nations, global carbon emissions will need to be decreased by 7.6% annually over the next 10 years to reach the global limiting of global warming by 1.5 degrees, as we agreed in the Paris Agreement. The EU is even committed to zero carbon emission by 2050. There's still a long way to go for data centers to save energy and reduce emissions to contribute to these goals. The second one is system reliability. As data becomes more and more important, we all centralize it in our data centers, and in fact we put all our eggs in one basket. Therefore, data center shutdown becomes unacceptable for organizations. Statistics show that nearly 1 million companies go bankrupt every year due to data loss. And finally, operations and maintenance. In the cost, there's also another thing to consider for TCO calculations. Due to the use of different device types in data center, there's no transparent information, which can lead to complex fault location and also the related service processes. Also, the cost for educating qualified O&M personnel is rising by the use of multi-vendor solutions. This results in a lack of qualified personnel, while the amount of data maintained will increase 5 times in the coming 5 years. So, in order to drive down the cost, O&M needs to be simplified. In order to address 3 major challenges in data centers, we need a green, reliable and intelligent all-flash data centers. All-flash can help bringing both down the energy and also the data center space consumption, and at the same time meet the requirements for diversified workloads. Huawei has built various solutions on media, system, network, solution and also backup and DR level that will help our customers to address the availability issues while maintaining the heavy demands required from the storage platform. And finally, managing data based on AI and SLA requirements will support a more intelligent O&M in order to drive down the operational costs and risks. All-scenario flash storage brings cost optimization and efficiency improvement. With the same capacity, SSDs reduce power consumptions by 70% and space occupation by 50%, greatly reducing the total cost of ownership of data centers and leading the way to carbon neutrality. IDC statistics show that since 2020, the unit price of effective capacity of SSD is even lower than that of SAS HDDs. We also see the number of SSD shipment increase year by year. Especially in production storage scenarios, HDD replacement has become an irreversible trend. In the next 5 years, SSD capacity will increase rapidly, and the mainstream media will still be TLC NAND, and QLC will be used more often for replace high-capacity HDDs. Other types of new media, including storage class memory, will be a layer providing additional performance. On the other hand, in typical configuration, the system performance of SSD is 40 times higher than that of HDDs. High-performance SSDs are the choice of production for data to deal with peak workloads like we know on Singles Day or Black Friday. In addition, data becomes more important. Service continuity and data security compliance requirements demand optimized disaster recovery solutions. Data analysis and data mining methods also require production capabilities of backup storage. This brings forward the concept of data heating. Data heating requires the DR storage to have the same data access efficiency as the production storage and therefore have to be all flash-based. Traditionally, depending on the type of workload, mid-range and high-end storage systems are used. If we take the banking services system as an example, traditional core services include payment, transfer, daily and monthly settlement, card issuing and wealth management. Such data requires 6 nines of availability, million level IOPS and also the lowest latency we can get, along with the method of scaling out storage capacity if needed. With the rise of the Bank 4.0 era, the boundaries between core and non-core services are blurred. Mobile phone payments are one of the defining features of this era and mark a major shift away from the traditional payments. Take a typical medium-sized bank as an example. The bank requires 24/7 service continuity. It has seen a 10-fold increase in transaction frequency and a 40-fold increase in daily data volumes. To address higher service demands, even mid-range storage systems need to offer high-end quality, and non-core data is dealt with as core data more and more. The data disaster recovery speed, the number of data copies we use every day for different purposes, and also the retention time need to be greatly improved. From the perspective of protected objects, the scope of DR data is expanded from production core to development and testing, analysis and training, and video surveillance. Also, the volume of unstructured data grows rapidly. These trends lead to rapid increase of data to protect, while the backup windows even shrink due to the 24/7 global economy. In order to keep up with the demands, we need active-active DR, remote DR and cloud-based DR solutions for comprehensive data protection. Backup storage needs to be available immediately and with the same characteristics of the production storage. We no longer want to restore data in order to use it. And finally, for data compliance, we need long-time retention and protection against threats like viruses and ransomware. The use of new medias, such as SSD and SCM, accelerate storage performance growth and have driven the transformation of storage media interfaces from SCSI and SAS to NVMe. Traditional SATA and SAS interfaces cause performance bottlenecks with these new types of media, so the demand of NVMe is growing rapidly. IDC predicts that at the end of this year, more NVMe will be shipped than SAS-based SSD drives. Faster media and faster protocols also call for faster networks. The traditional 32 gigabit fiber channel network, however, has a theoretical performance of 1 million IOPS, making it a weak point in data center networks. The NVMe over RoCE storage network emerges to meet these requirements. NVMe over RoCE uses a lossless IP network to provide 10 times higher throughput, bandwidth and lower latency than fiber channel. In addition, NVMe over RoCE is easy to manage, making this the best solution for implementing an end-to-end NVMe storage network. To address the difficulty in data center O&M, Huawei believes that all-flash data centers should have full lifecycle intelligence OEM capabilities. Or in other words, a self-driving storage platform using automatic and intelligent capabilities in all phases of planning, provisioning, O&M and optimization. As AI and big data technologies mature, we need to leverage new technologies to simplify our management. Similar to the evolution in the automotive world, data centers also need to move towards autonomous processes instead of manual closed loops. We will gradually evolve to automatic closed loops, AI assistant closed loops, policy-based autonomy, and finally AI inference autonomy. It will take some time to get there, but currently Huawei is in phase 2 and phase 3 of this evolution. Facing the development trends and challenges of the future data centers, Huawei all-flash data center solutions features energy conservation, security, reliability, and intelligent O&M. Huawei's all-flash data center solutions consist of 4 major solutions: OceanStore all-flash storage, Ocean Protect data protection, NVMe over Rocky storage, and DME full lifecycle intelligence O&M. Huawei OceanStore all-flash is widely used in core services in various industries around the globe. We support high reliability using a full mesh architecture in order to tolerate the failure of 7 out of 8 controllers and 7 nines availability on solution level. And by using Huawei's own developed flash, the failure rate is only 0.8%, and this is 10 times less than the traditional HDDs. In terms of performance, we offer 21 million IOPS based on the SPC1 benchmark that we recently published. This one is the highest in the industry. When enterprise features like data reduction, active-active or replication are enabled, this normally affects the stable performance of storage systems. In case of Huawei all-flash storage, this will be around 10%, while the competition in the market can drop easily to 40% or more, enabling all features concurrently. In terms of security, Huawei OceanStore all-flash provides comprehensive security capabilities covering applications, devices, networks, and management, ensuring both data integrity and availability. Huawei Ocean Protect provides data protection in all scenarios. Huawei provides comprehensive DR solutions like AA in the range of up to 100 kilometers, sync and async replication on longer distances, and 3DC solutions where these technologies get combined to active-active-passive solutions. Huawei OceanStore BC Manager is a disaster recovery and backup management software designed for enterprise-class data centers that offer visual, unified and intelligent overview to simplify backup and DR management. For backup scenarios, Huawei provides both integrated backup software and capacity in the data protection appliance. We also offer SAN-NAS storage targets that integrate with the industry-leading backup software vendors like Veeam and Commvault. In the archiving scenario, Huawei provides long-time archiving solution using Blu-ray disk libraries in order to store for multiple years. The evolution of storage media and protocols results in lower latency and more IOPS. Flash storage delivers 40 times higher storage performance than traditional HDDs. In order to make full use of the capabilities of these evolutions, the network needs to keep up to pace. Huawei's intelligent lossless fabric solution uses the iLossless algorithm to achieve 0 packet loss and up to 400 gigabit Ethernet bandwidth, which is 10 times that of the fiber channel network, together with an end-to-end latency of less than 50 microseconds to fully unleash the potential of all-flash storage. Converged storage resource pools require intelligent data management in order to optimize the O&M costs. The Data Management Engine, or DME, ensures automated management during the complete data lifecycle. It automatically collects the running statuses of all the devices to ensure the end-to-end storage network awareness. It also predicts and warns about faults to help prevent disasters, and can intelligently analyze information to rapidly locate the root cause of faults. Last but not least, it provides export suggestions via our cloud's AI and O&M platform called eService to help users optimize systems and achieve end-to-end automated trusted execution. This all results in lower TCO, faster data mobility, and an improvement of 5 times on O&M efficiency. So less people are needed to manage the same storage, or better, the same people can manage more storage. Huawei's data storage have been widely recognized in the industry. From 2016 to 2020, Huawei Storage has been recognized as leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for primary storage now for 5 years in a row. Since 2018, we are the #1 on market share in the China region. We have maintained rapid growth worldwide. According to the IDC report of Q3 2020, Huawei ranked #3 in the global storage market and is the fastest growing vendor worldwide. So how can Huawei help you today? We have 3 offerings that will help you speed up your digital transformation. The Storage Refresh program is offering competitive pricing to replace storage solutions of the competition to the Huawei platform. In order to help you reduce the TCO, the data migration from your current platform to the Huawei platform is part of this program. This means that Huawei, together with the business partner, will manage the data migration. The data migration is done via the proven always-on methodology that most of the times doesn't need a downtime at all. Please ask our business partners for details on this offering. The Effective Capacity Guarantee service gives you a guarantee on the data reduction ratio, so you know upfront what net capacity you get. This guarantee is valid for as long as the service is valid. So for example, if you buy 3-year services, the guarantee will be valid for 3 years, and not like how the competition does it by offering you the first 30 or 90 days this protection. The Flash Ever services provide you an investment protection by replacing storage controllers every 3 years without any downtime, so you can benefit the latest and greatest hardware every 3 years. The replacement is fully done by Huawei, and based on this service, you will be guaranteed for the coming 10 years to benefit from zero data migration. Thank you for your time today, and I'm looking forward to meet you all soon to help you building a green, reliable and intelligent all-flash data center. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I'm here at Huawei Data Infrastructure Experience Center and I'm pleased to be joined by Huawei's Danny.
Hi and hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you around the all-flash data center based right here in Chengdu.
Let's go! In recent years, we've seen an explosion of data. So what can you tell us about how to store and use data to maximize its value?
Well, you're right. That's the main pain points of any industry fall under storage, usage, and maximizing resources. Now we know that data is the new gold. At Huawei, we try to bring digital to everyone, and that starts with maximizing resources at a minimal cost.
So in terms of storage media, replacing HDDs with SSDs has become an inevitable trend. So what makes Huawei all-flash data center so different?
Well, you're right. In the future, we know that data centers need to be green, reliable, and intelligent. That's why our Huawei all-flash data center provides all-scenario flash storage, all IP data center network, and all intelligent O&M. So this is a simulation of customer data flow. Data from different service scenarios is aggregated to the service platform. It is processed by the servers, and then finally it is stored in the storage devices. First, let's look at Huawei high-end all-flash storage Ocean Store Dorado and its use in mission-critical service. Ocean Store Dorado boasts ever-fast, ever-solid, and intelligent storage for core data. Multiple devices can be deployed in the same or in different cities to form a gateway-free, active-active 3 data center solution for both NAS and SAN. With this solution, a single data center can be smoothly upgraded to multiple data centers without interrupting services or even migrating data, ensuring zero data loss and 24/7 service continuity. In our virtual resource pool, Huawei Ocean Store Storage delivers the optimal solution to integrate IT resources, making it the first step to a green, reliable, and intelligent storage. We know that data migration caused by forklift upgrades can be a nightmare for any environment. That's why we provided the 3 A's data protection solution for the live network, built with always on, all scenarios, and automated features. Because hot, warm, and cold data all need cost-effective storage throughout the data lifecycle, we provide all-flash backup storage, which ensures hot backup of warm data and warm archive of cold data, offering optimal storage of inactive data.
I think that's a clear explanation of Huawei high-end storage. Could you please give us a deep dive into some behind-the-scenes technologies?
Of course. Let's begin with Smart Matrix, our proprietary architecture for Ocean Store high-end storage. This architecture features fully interconnected hardware and full balancing software. In the animation, the upper part displays the interface modules. There are 4 controllers in the middle, and at the bottom are SSDs. The different colors indicate data flows of different services. Smart Matrix has 3 main features. First, in bandwidth-intensive services, we use intelligent interface modules to evenly distribute front-end IOs, balancing services among controllers and bringing performance into full play. That's why our storage delivers 21 million IOs, which is an industry best according to ESG. Here, you can see the fully interconnected links between the hardware, adopting a front-end and back-end full mesh architecture using 4 active-active controllers. This provides unique advantages, such as high system reliability, non-disruptive upgrades, service failure in seconds in the event of a controller failure, but most importantly, zero impact on the front end. We know that our customers want their services and devices to be highly reliable. So, with our controllers and passive backplanes, the only possible single point of failure has a simple structure and features high robustness.
Okay, so with this full mesh architecture, services are not interrupted even when 3 out of 4 controllers fail?
That's right. Actually, our dual controller enclosures architecture is the only one in the industry with 4 controllers per enclosure. In this architecture, 4 controllers are fully interconnected, meaning that if 7 out of 8 controllers go down, services are still up and running.
Do you have any innovations this year to accelerate service response?
In terms of internal performance, we optimize the storage media and architecture of the Ocean Store system, reducing its latency to less than 0.05 milliseconds, a feat unmatched in the industry. Also, we thought it necessary to reduce latency and improve the overall system performance when connecting storage devices to external servers. That brings us to the Huawei NOF Plus technology, known as NNVE over Fabrics. This Huawei NOF Plus is our intelligent lossless switching network, and it achieves zero packet loss and microsecond level latency. Huawei products adopt NOF Plus to establish connections between storage devices and servers. In practice, this improves storage IOPS by 87% and reduces the server-to-storage access latency to just 0.05 milliseconds, accelerating data mobility and shortening service response.
So, where's the data from?
The data is from a joint innovation project with the Bank of China, who have verified this data during the lab conditions, and the solution will be rolled out onto their live network.
You said a future data center should be green and efficient. Can you tell us more about how Huawei Ocean Store Storage achieves its goals?
Sure. This goes hand in hand with our tech development, such as how flash storage has replaced traditional HDDs. Huawei All-Flash Data Center uses efficient storage devices to enable optimal data storage for every bit of data. For example, our palm-sized SSDs offer low latency and high bandwidth capability, whereas our controller enclosures adopt a high-density design to greatly boost performance. So now you only need a single storage system to replace multiple legacy storage systems on the live network. FlashEver ensures there is zero data migration during updates for 10 years. This means that data migration is no longer a headache, avoiding migration risks and cutting costs.
Sounds like it's an exciting time for Huawei storage. So what are the next steps in Huawei storage innovation?
At Huawei, we will never cease innovating. We will continue to push the limits of the storage industry and research into new storage media applications, architecture, data reduction, algorithms, and intelligent O&M.
Okay, that is pretty much all from us today, and thanks for tuning in to a tour at Huawei All-Flash Data Center. And thanks to Danny for joining us.
My pleasure.
And we will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hopefully you enjoyed the digital visit to our lab. Next up, I'd like to welcome one of our valued customers to share their experiences on working with Huawei.
Hello, my name is Bruno Riese. In 1991, I founded ANC Systems. ANC Systems is a distributor in telecom, IT, and CE products. Today we are with more than 120 colleagues. We are selling in Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, and recently also started in France. Last year we did a turnover of 286 million euros, therefore we shipped more than 5 million products towards operators, retailers, and end users. We are representing over 40 brands. One of them is Huawei. The products we are selling are mobile phones, tablet, PCs, smartwatches, DECT phones, and navigation systems. And for all these products, of course, the accessories.
I am Luc Liesen. I am IT Infrastructure Manager at ANC Systems. I'm going to talk to you about the IT department at ANC. For the line of business applications, we use Microsoft technology, and the infrastructure is on-premise. For the e-commerce applications, we use the LAMP stack, and that's on AWS, Amazon Web Services. Then in 2016, we moved from HP and NetApp towards Huawei infrastructure. We changed the switches, servers, and moved towards Ocean Stored v3, all flash, and also moved towards Veeam Backup. The need for the move was the lack of IOPS on the NetApp, the possibility to virtualize our SQL Server and have a good backup and replication system. Also, the need for an easy to set up and maintain central storage was the key driver to move away from NetApp. In 2020 and 21, we are moving from the actual Ocean Stores towards the Hypermetro cluster, Ocean Store Dorado. The main key drivers are that we need better SLAs on for our customers. Our microservices need better speed towards less than 1.5 milliseconds and reduce backup and replication windows.
Hello everybody, my name is Ralf de Bakker. I'm Operational and Technology Manager at Rank One. Rank One is a young IT company founded in 2013 by Peter Vin de Vogel with a focus on media and senior infrastructure, network and security profiles. We provide services to our customers to give them peace of mind and leverage our knowledge in addition to the customer's IT team. Our working principle, we keep your IT in balance, means that we go in conversation with our customers and provide them with a solution that they need. Not the one that we want, but the one that they need. We are a team of 45 that work across different verticals and company sizes. The advantage we have is that we can use our enterprise-grade knowledge and design principle in smaller companies and consolidate a methodology across all of our customers. Since 2017, we provide these services to ANC Systems and support Bruno and Luc in their day-to-day job, their project work, and discuss together their challenges in the future as a real partner. When we analyzed the customer's requirement, we understood we had to build a solution that would improve the transaction speed of the databases. The business continuity requirements meant that ANC Systems had to build a second data center, and we would need to establish an active computer storage cluster over the two data centers. Together with Huawei, we promoted the Huawei Dorado to deliver on these requirements. The Dorado delivers an ultra-low latency thanks to its NVMe architecture. Dorado Hyper-Metro solutions allow us to build an active data center design, and the Dorado Hyper-Metro will handle any data center service disruption transparently to the end users. The solution can be integrated into our Veeam backup application so that we can centralize and restore everything what is needed when it's required, processing through a single graphical interface. The design idea allows us to build a primary data retention on the Dorado with multiple backups per day and establish a serverless backup to nearline disks after the business hours. Dorado data reduction technology allows ANC Systems to store multiple copies of their database without the need to foresee the extra capacity. The Dorado will detect that the database clone is identical and will only store the binary difference. Lastly, with the use of Huawei services, the ANC Systems infrastructure is monitored from a cloud-based monitoring platform in combination with platform of Rank 1. We combine these to a accessible and easy to handle platform for Luc in order to help him with his day-to-day job. The health and the complete management of the solution can be done through this platform. If the platform detects an anomaly, it will notify ANC Systems and Rank 1 so that we can take action and make sure that we can deliver our promise.
I would thank Rank 1 and Huawei for this opportunity to move towards state-of-the-art storage infrastructure and looking forward in the further collaboration. Thanks.
I would like to thank Luc, Bruno for the trust, for doing the implementation together. I hope we can do nice projects in the future and keeping them and giving all the support they need. Thanks guys, and meet you soon in person again.
Hi, my name is John Roostrik. I'm working for longer than 3 years with Huawei. I'm responsible for ISPs in the healthcare market. Today, I am with one of our most loyal partners, a customer that's been very happy to do business with us. Today, I'm with Walter. Walter, how?
Hi, Ken, how are you doing?
Hi, good to see you. Thank you for your time today. Can you please talk a little bit about Sona? Can you tell us what Sona is?
Kendra, we started as a very small company in 2012 where we were doing mostly what we call voice trading, where we basically trade minutes in destinations between various companies. And over the years, as you already know, we have evolved just from that to a fully fledged voice services provider in Netherlands and Belgium. We have ISPs. We have an ISP business too in the Netherlands, and we are an MVNO too. So yes, we provide the full-fledged of business services, what we call a one-stop solution for our business.
Now, you purchased and you did business with Huawei and a lot of storage. I was wondering, what kind of products are you using? What kind of storage are you using from Huawei?
When beginning of last year, we were in the market for an all-flash storage solution. We evaluated most of the known vendors in the market as well as Huawei. What made Huawei stand out is apart from just the pricing, was the exceptional follow-up and the exceptional after sales. Not even before. I would not even say after sales. Before sales, even they tried to work with us to understand our requirements and how exactly are we going to use that solution. And they engineered a solution which worked perfectly for us from day one.
And what kind of storage are you using?
We are using the Ocean Store Dorado V6, I think the 5000 series.
I'm happy to hear that you guys are using one of our quality top-line products. And what is your feeling about Huawei and how it's going? Because how long do you have? Are you using the storage right now?
We have the storage for about a year right now, and we started our relationship with Huawei just as a storage vendor. Over the months, we have gone ahead and procured more IP services equipment from Huawei, and we are looking forward to doing some other solutions like cloud, SD-WAN solutions with Huawei as well. I think overall, as a vendor, Huawei has been a one-stop shop for us.
Yeah. I really want to thank you for your time, and I enjoyed you taking the time to talk with us. My name is John Roostrik, and I want to thank everybody for their time.
Thank you, guys.
Then next up, I'd like to introduce our colleague Hugo Doucet, who will share with you our new product launch, the Ocean Store Pacific series. Followed up by a joint presentation from Gerrit Luber, Intel Regional Sales Manager for Huawei Global, and Jeroen Sikking, Huawei Compute Director, to introduce the Huawei Fusion Server Pro V6, jointly launched by Intel and Huawei.
Hello, my name is Hugo Doucet, and I am an industry representative for Huawei Enterprise. Today, I would like to talk to you about the most innovative storage solution for mass data, Ocean Store Pacific series. Our agenda will give an insight on how the information market is evolving and its impact on information management. Next, we will review how Huawei's visionary strategy to address the market challenges. And lastly, we will disclose how Huawei's mass data storage solution is designed to handle any data management challenge. So what is mass data and what is driving its growth? Mass data is all data that has value when shared with multiple data processing entities. Mass data can be data at rest, like a collection of video archives, but it can also be transactional in nature, like data objects for a high-performance website. Mass data tends to be in its original file format. It is machine-created by data generators like video cameras, satellite images, backup applications, or an IoT platform. Since more and more information is created by machine, mass data tends to grow faster than the traditional information. Mass data tends to be very large in capacity, often larger than 1 petabyte. Mass data is driving new infrastructure requirements for management and performance. Some examples of mass data is information generated by autonomous vehicles, the output of genome sequencing applications, computer log files, or digital video applications, backup data. Huawei expects mass data to grow 6-fold from 32 zettabytes in 2018 to up to 180 zettabytes by 2025. So with growing markets, new data challenges arise. And what is Huawei's strategy to cope with these challenges? Huawei's storage R&D has been steadily developing innovative solutions to address the market needs. This all started from our first file share-based storage solution in 2009. In 2015, Huawei accelerated its development for mass data solutions, delivering on new customer requirements that were becoming more and more demanding and more complex to handle. The main challenges for mass data solutions are: first, the solution needs to support data customers to get the maximum value out of the stored information. This can be done by making the information available via many different data paths. Next, we need to facilitate a high bandwidth interface to allow a very fast data processing. Second, the information must be stored in a very cost-effective way to help store current and future data growth needs. And lastly, the solution must ensure that information is stored with data integrity in mind. Any data corruption or hardware failure must be resolved without impacting its data ecosystem. Huawei OceanStor Pacific series for massive data scenarios addresses all these requirements. Pacific hardware architecture. Huawei built a dedicated hardware platform for different application scenarios to meet customer diversified requirements. Pacific software layer provides storage protocols, object, big data, and file, and uses one architecture to meet storage requirements of diversified data. At the solution level, we are achieving leading products and solutions in different scenarios and industries. Huawei achieves to build full-stack capabilities based on Huawei hardware and software, and solutions to build more efficient, cost-effective, and reliable mass storage, making it a safe choice for massive data. For example, at the software layer, information can be shared via different data protocols. In this case, NAS protocols, big data protocols, and object protocols. This avoids the need for information to be copied between the different application types, and we avoid information to be migrated between data sets. Now let's have a deeper look into the new OceanStor Pacific models. Today, we are launching two new models for our mass storage solution. The first is the OceanStor Pacific Model 9550, and this model is optimized for capacity. This model addresses the requirements for video, big data, or large object pool scenarios. The second model is the OceanStor Pacific Model 9950. This model is optimized for performance. This model addresses the requirements for high-performance computing scenarios or low-latency object scenarios. Now let's have an in-depth look at each of these platforms. The OceanStor Pacific 9550 is a 5U node that can store 120 disks. For redundancy, it is powered by two independent engines. A single unit can store up to 1.5 petabytes of data and is the most storage-dense unit in the market available today. It will allow our customers to store information denser in less rack space, helping to reduce costs. But it's the software architecture that is even more innovative. A single Pacific 9550 is built out of 8 logical storage units. Each unit owns an NVMe disk cache and a SATA capacity pool. This unique architecture allows a solution to parallelize any data request over a myriad of virtual nodes, ensuring optimal performance via load balancing and delivering on its promise for resilience via its unique erasure coding algorithm. Next, we will review the OceanStor Pacific 9950. The 9950 is an all-flash node. This 5U node hosts up to 8 performance data nodes, and each compute node can host up to 10 NVMe drives. A single controller delivers on the promise of 160 gigabytes per second for bandwidth-intense workloads, or up to 2 million IOPS for transactional workloads. Similar to the OceanStor 9550, the capacity model, the OceanStor Model 9950 performance model is built out of 8 virtual nodes connected via 100 GB Ethernet backbone. The storage-specific software will parallelize any data request to all existing nodes in the controller to deliver on maximum performance and optimal data resilience. Last, the Ocean Store-specific architecture allows customers to combine any or multiple performance and capacity nodes to create a single multi-petabyte large data storage container. A container that can share its data via multiple data protocols for different application types. Information in the container will be transparently migrated between cold, warm, and hot status based on customer needs, allowing the most cost-effective and the most performance-effective solution in the market. Finally, any hardware refresh will recur completely transparent for the data owner, allowing mass data users to focus on what they are best, and that is crunching data. Thank you for your time. If you have additional questions about this solution, I suggest you contact your Huawei partner or Huawei representative.
Welcome everybody. My name is Jeroen Sikkink, working for more than 20 years in the telco and IT industry. For the last 10 years, working for Huawei Technologies as director for several product sales domains, from software, big data, services and IT. Last year I joined as director the Compute Business Department. This part of the IT Day I will cover compute and how we together can drive the digital transformation with our Fusion Server Pro V6 lineup. The coming minutes we will be divided into 3 parts. The first part, Huawei will view on the digital transformation requirements for data centers and compute. Secondly, strategic partnership with Intel, providing the latest update and Intel technologies. 3, more detailed understanding on Huawei Fusion Pro lineup towards V6 and their solutions. The first part will be focusing on the industry trend and the impact. Digital transformation is accelerating across industries. Data center challenges and opportunities, and computing power requirements from the market. The world has entered the 4th industrial revolution, pioneered by intelligent technologies. The new technologies like AI, IoT, 5G and bioengineering are part of every facet of our society, resulting in changing the global situation and making our daily life more convenient and efficient. All industries are facing the digital transformation, and we all experience this in our social development and quality of life. Industries such as finance, manufacturing, telecommunications, transportation and retail are undergoing significant changes. Nowadays, a smartphone can fulfill in most of our basic requirements like ordering, banking transfers, etc. The digital transformation will make the industry, life and work more intelligent. With 5G and AI and cloud, the data volume is growing substantially. This gives challenges, but also opportunities. Let's give me an example. The video data volume explodes by 40 times as the video quality has improved from HD to 4K and 8K. 80% of our new data is unstructured, which requires high performance computing and storage. It is estimated that the new data volume will grow to 180 zettabyte in 2025, which is 80 times of the growth in 2018. Data growth is extreme, and at the same time statistics show that less than 10% of the data is used and less than 2% is stored, meaning the value of data is not utilized to its potential. To maximize the value of data, we need to continuously improve computing power. Increasing computing power brings challenges to data centers. First, high computer power requirements. Secondly, increase of data centers. Now let's talk about the data center challenges. First, the computing challenges. As the overall performance of servers relies heavily on CPUs, but servers fail to meet the computing requirements of different types of workloads. And in addition, the unbalanced resource allocation driving to higher costs for new service implementations. Secondly, low operational maintenance efficiency. The O&M of most data centers are manually based operations. This including the installation, deployment, asset inventory, firmware upgrades, and troubleshooting. This results in inefficient O&M and high OPEX. Thirdly, the high power consumption. The electricity facilities, data centers, the cooling, and lack of interconnection with the servers and other hardware devices. This results that the dynamic energy adjustment is not available. To address these challenges, we can support more traditional data centers to make them more intelligent by the following 3 ways. First, equip the data centers with intelligent servers that provide efficient computing for different workloads. Secondly, achieve intelligent device management to avoid unneeded manual operations and improve O&M efficiency using AI technologies. Thirdly, implement level 1, 2, and 3 linkage for full intelligence data centers. In summary, Huawei believes that the computing power needs improvements. Firstly, single server computing power, the performance of single servers to meet the higher requirements. Secondly, cluster capabilities. Simply putting devices together will bring pressure to data center space, deployment and O&M. Therefore, improvements are needed on both sides. With our Fusion Server Pro lineup, we provide customers with faster, stronger and intelligent Intel-based servers by building competitive advantage at the system level. Before we go into details, which we will explain in part 3, the last part of the session, I would like to introduce Gerard Luber from Intel. For this second part, to elaborate on our strategic partnership, and secondly, provide understanding on the latest Intel technologies.
Hello to Huawei Global Partners and customers. I'm Gerhard Luber. I'm the Intel Regional Huawei Sales Manager for Europe. I'm connecting today from my home office in Munich. I'm excited to see Huawei to upgrade their Fusion Server with latest 3rd-gen Xeon scalable processors, which evolves our 4 to 8 socket processor offerings and delivers built-in AI acceleration and enhanced speed select technology for the highest priority workloads. Building on a momentum of our fastest ramping platform, Intel recently introduced these new processors already with Huawei in China. Huawei has been a very strong partner and collaborator of Intel for years and years. We have a long-term relationship starting already in 2001, and it's now roughly 20 years of close collaboration in telco, HPC, cloud, including joint marketing and joint launch activities of key products like our 2nd-gen Xeon Scalable processor last year, and in June we already launched in China the 3rd-gen, which now was officially introduced here. We have from Huawei a broad portfolio of IA-based servers from blade, rack, high density and mission critical, which are based on our latest Intel technologies, including SSDs, network, and Intel's new memory innovation, Optane persistent memory. Intel has been at the forefront of the computing revolution for 51 years. Never-ending innovations through Moore's law have driven transformation in the world around us. You have heard us talk about our purpose as a company to create world-changing technologies that enriches the lives of every person on us. With focus on unleashing the power of data across the cloud, the network and the edge, from the silicon foundation all the way to the software optimized to run on it, we are opening up a world of opportunities for our customers and partners. Over half of the world's data was created in the past 2 years alone, and we reached an inflection point where entire industries are being reshaped by leveraging data. And while we see early examples, digital transformation emerging, it's important to remember that less than 2% of the world's data has been analyzed, leaving a great untapped opportunity still ahead. The future of technology is being shaped by the rise of several tech inflections. The levels of efficiency and scale that cloud architectures brought to the data centers are now being extended to the network and edge. 5G will enable rich new experiences and services, fundamentally changing the new way we think of compute and requiring all networks to transform. AI is fundamental, becoming pervasive in all applications. AI is turning data from a burden into an opportunity. The edge is demanding more compute to be closer to where data is being created and consumed. We have been investing in platform technologies designed to unleash the full potential of data. Intel is uniquely positioned to move, store, and process data. As network traffic grows and becoming the bottleneck, we increased our investments to help move data faster, from Ethernet to silicon photonics to switches. Data-centric infrastructure must also store massive amounts and access in real time. We have been innovating across storage and memory with our investments in 3D, NAND, and Optane. As you know, Intel has been investing for decades in a broad portfolio of CPUs and XPUs products. From Xeon, the foundation of today's data center, to Atom, as well our XPU offerings of FPGAs, GPUs, Movidius, and Habana, all designed to accelerate workloads even further. All supported by a software and system-level approach to remove performance bottlenecks wherever they exist. With almost 35 million processors deployed, Xeon is the foundation of the world's data-centric infrastructure. The third-gen Xeon scalable processor evolves our 4 to 8 socket processor offerings and delivers as the only mainstream data center CPU built-in AI acceleration and enhanced Intel Speed Select technology, providing user controls over frequencies of specific cores to maximize performance of the highest priority workloads. Intel Optane persistent memory delivers high performance, close to DRAM, offers higher capacity than DRAM at lower cost, and can retain its data even when power is off, unlike DRAM. Since delivering Optane PMAM last year, we have seen incredible momentum. We have over 270 production deal wins and 200 plus POCs or deployments are in Fortune 500. Our customers are using persistent memory across a variety of workloads with tangible and measurable benefits. They are seeing lower operational costs, increased utilization of CPU memory, efficiency improvements through increased capacity, faster time to insights, less downtime, and better workload performance. The third-gen Xeon scalable processor with Intel Optane persistent memory delivers up to 80 terabytes of in-memory data in a 4-socket system. In an unexpected power loss, Optane persistent memory provides over 225 times faster CPU access to data compared to reading from a mainstream NAND SSDs, and delivers an average of 25% higher bandwidth versus the first generation. We will continue to invest in platform technologies designed to unleash the full potential of data. We will continue to deliver innovations into the marketplace, and there is more to come. Huawei has been and will be a very strong partner and collaborator of Intel. We continue to work together to drive innovations and into new products that drive our mutual customer success. Thank you for your attention and thank you for your partnership and collaboration. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Gerhard, for your cooperation and support, which is very much appreciated for our 20 years partnership, providing Huawei with the full powerful products and joint market development activities. We are now at the last part of the session. in providing you with more detailed understanding on Huawei Fusion Server Pro lineup towards V6 and the solutions. Every year when Intel releases the latest processor, Huawei will launch the next generation server, product running on the latest Intel technology. Currently, the mainstream products are the Fusion Server Pro V5 series, and all V5 servers are equipped with the latest Cascade Lake refresh processor and supporting the Optane persistent memory of Intel. The full series of V5 servers will evolve to the next generation V6 servers. 6 months ago, Huawei launched the Fusion Server Pro 2488H V6, a 4-socket server running on the 3rd generation Intel Copper Lake processor. In Q2 2021, Huawei is expecting to launch the next generation products on V6 servers with the latest Intel CPU. We continue to invest in the evolution of our servers and technologies. Currently, Huawei has already started with the planning for the V7 servers, which are expected to go to the market in 2022. We believe that the single server performance needs to be improved at the system level instead of only at the processor level. Huawei improves the performance throughout the entire server. From network performance, we're using the intelligent NIC cards to offload network protocols from the processor. It's freeing up to 15% processor resources. On the AI acceleration, we have NVIDIA A100 and our own Huawei Atlas 300 accelerator cards to handle AI capabilities. For the system boots, Huawei using the boot speed up storage technology, the BSST, to improve the boot speed by 3 times. On the processor side, we already mentioned, we're using the latest Intel CPUs. The combined improvements on the components resulting in maximize the single server performance of our Fusion Server Pro lineup. The industry has also recognized our server capabilities. It's faster because software and collaboration of components. Overall system performance, optimization, and the benchmark resulting that, for instance, the multiple spec test showing number one in the VM mark test for virtualized environments, and a Sapana benchmark within the top 3. We are stronger because our engineering design and system reliability, with a lower industry failure rate by 15%. How to improve O&M efficiency and reduce O&M cost. Fusion Server Pro intelligent servers run on 5 intelligent technologies. 1. Deployment and installation of new servers. Secondly, asset management and efficient maintenance. 3rd, version and upgrades. And 4th, fault management. And 5th, the last, energy saving. These 5 intelligent technologies make O&M more efficient and cost-effective throughout the lifecycle. May I give examples? Version upgrades for 100 servers from 1 week to hours. Fault management, 7 to 30 days before it occurs, within one location, 93% accuracy. Energy saving, dynamic energy management technology, DEMT, detects the operating status of upper layer services and adjusts the power consumption of the server, accordingly, therefore reducing power consumption by 15%. Huawei full Fusion Server Pro lineup is wider than presented, but focusing on rack servers, high-density servers, and provides mission-critical powerful servers for specific requirements and solutions. As mentioned previously, all elements are applicable for the V5, V6, and the upcoming V6 and V7 products. Faster in 400 plus benchmark, stronger 50% lower failure rate compared to industry standards, and supporting the 5 O&M technologies to lower the OPEX up to 30%. Fusion Server Pro V5 shipped more than 800,000 units and expecting a higher growth for the V6. Earlier in 2020, Huawei have launched the V6, the 24888H server. This is the enterprise-grade powerful 2U 4-socket server, which is unique in the industry, supported by the 3rd generation Intel scalable processor up to 250 watt. It can handle up to 18 TB RAM and has 48 memory slots. These servers can support special industry requirements, for example Sapana solution. Huawei and SAP have been close partners since 2012. In 2013, Huawei and SAP jointly released the first certified Huawei SAP HANA appliance. Thanks to the good partnership between both parties, last year in 2020, Huawei has completed the full certification for the full series solutions, including the single node, the cluster and the TDI solution. In the future, Huawei will continue to work with SAP for upcoming versions. For the VMware vSAN solution, Huawei has completed related certifications. The server lineup and its key components are provided by the same vendor, which improves the tuning, performance and OEM efficiency. In summary, Huawei is supporting the industry transformation requirements. We're focusing on the rack, high-density and mission-critical servers embedded with the latest Intel technologies, which are enabled by the intelligent O&M, provided optimized solutions for SAP, VMware, vSAN-ready nodes, etc. Actually, this will bring me to the end of this presentation. It has been my pleasure to provide you with the understanding of Huawei compute portfolio and solutions to meet future demands. In case you have any questions or suggestions, please contact me or one of my colleagues. Thank you.
For now, I'd like to thank you again for taking out the time in your busy days and joining us. Hopefully, you enjoyed the sessions as much as we did giving them. And as always, you can reach out to your Huawei representative in case these sessions inspired you to further discuss with us one-on-one offline. Wishing you a great and sunny day from the Netherlands to wherever you might be tuning in.